I'm working as a software engineer right now, and throughout my life, my logical engineer thinking mechanisms didn't really get me the social results I was hoping for. As engineers, we believe we can solve our social lives just like we solve complex mathematical equations and other problems in our careers. But if that were the case, we would just be the most charismatic persons on earth, right? That doesn't really work. Now, after years of trials and tribulations, I finally figured it out. And I have a hack that's finally gonna solve our social lives for good. Our logical minds are not an issue because there are also engineers that are very charismatic. You probably know a few of them already, right? So, your logic, if you combine it with your creativity properly, it can even enhance your social performance. But we need to understand the key element that these charismatic engineers understand and we tend to miss out on. So, let me tell you about this analogy. You're probably wondering why I have the ruler in my hand. I want you to think of this ruler as your thinking mechanism. Your thinking mechanism can either be logical or feeling based. Since you're an engineer, your thinking mechanism is like at least 75% logical. Let's even make it 80%, right? So 16 centimeters is just logic, pure logic. Well, then it means that you also have 20%, 4 centimeters of feeling based thinking. That's exactly what we need to tap into. I know it's not something we are really open to because as engineers, we just want to solve things. We don't want to feel things. But when it comes to our social lives, truthfully, it's all about feeling. Feeling allows us to develop the social intuition we need to read the room, to understand these social cues. Because, if you're missing these details, you might become the fun person, right? You might become very humorous, very funny, and you pop jokes left and right, but you don't understand when to stop, so you become overwhelming for the other people. They don't want to have you around after a certain period of time, and they lose respect for you, so we don't really want that. Now, the social intuition is the more advanced part of the things, but the foundation is what you have to understand, and the foundation is the most important part of this, because you're probably approaching your social life just like you approach math problems. With a math problem, you're trying to solve it, you're trying to get to the proper result, to make everything click, right? That's your goal. Well, with your social life, you shouldn't have a goal. Well, you might just be wondering now, what do you mean by that? My goal is to make other people feel good around me because if they feel good around me, they will want to be around me more. Isn't that fitting in? No. And don't trust me here. Let's look at the charismatic engineers. They don't have a goal of trying to please others. They don't have a goal of getting a certain feedback. They're just there to have a good time. And everything they're doing is directed in such a way to feel good themselves. Well, now you might be like, that's impossible. I've seen them. Everyone loves being around them. They please other people all the time. That's impossible. Well, yeah, exactly. They are having a good time, so other people want to be around them even more. They don't have these weird thoughts like, what should I say now? Like, am I looking cool enough? Do they like me? Should I say that joke? Oh, I should have said the other joke. I'm such a retard. They don't have these complex inner monologues that just ruin everything. Their mind is more blank. They allow themselves to flow and they intuitively understand that. That's why they are cooler. That's why they have a better social life than you do. And this is exactly what you need to understand as well. Your goal from now on should be flowing. You already understand the concept of a flow state, don't you? Because I'm sure when you're working on your task, on your logical tasks at work, and in your career, whatever, you are just there with your laptop or with a piece of paper and you're solving stuff. You often get into a flow state. You have zero thoughts and you are just able to flow properly. You're just immersed in that activity. In the spiritual realm, people talk about this as becoming one with the activity. You merge together, right? This is what you have to do with your social life as well, but not through thinking. Through just being guided by where the conversation goes, being guided by what your mind automatically generates, not what's right and appropriate to say. That is what you have to focus on, not on this tight grip you've had so far. Because where has your logical approach taken you? What results did you get from your extremely logical and thinking based mechanism of operating your social life? Probably nothing. That's why you're here. That's why you're dissatisfied with your social life. Because logic doesn't work. You've just been trying to compute everything and overcomplicate it, and you've split tested everything like a social weirdo. And look, I'm not here to just judge you because I've just done that. That's why I'm so passionate about this subject. This is what made us needy. When you are needy, you are repelling to other people. When you are in this needy energy of, yeah, I need to get the proper reactions from other people, I need to please them, I need to fit in, you are desperate about this. They sense it, and you can't hide it, you can't fake it. When you are needy, you are just like a magnet with the wrong pole, and everyone is just pushed away from you. Neediness doesn't work. The only way to not seem needy is to not be needy. Because look, this is about like weird energetical field stuff you probably don't want to think about because it's not logical enough, it doesn't make enough sense. But the thing is, it exists. Our logical energy fields exist and people can pick up on that. It's not just that, oh, your mouth made a certain expression there and your eyes are looking a certain way, your voice is. It's not just this outer image cues. It's more like the energetic, the whole vibe you have that matters. And the only way to have the proper vibe is to respect yourself and to be in the flow state. The charismatic engineers already understand this. They already intuitively understand that their energetic fields need to be in the proper place because otherwise there's no social success, right? So then the goal for you is to flow. The goal for you is to feel. And then to have a good time yourself as well. Prioritize you feeling good because your mood is contagious. You know, as we talked about these energetic fields, it's just like your general vibe, your aura. Your aura is contagious. If you're feeling good, other people will feel good around you as well. This is why you're seeing all of those friends of yours attract other people to them because they're having a good time themselves already. That should be your goal as well. And then the final aspect I want to talk about is expressiveness. Because as an engineer, you're probably looking at things from a very logical perspective. And you're just like, I have to say the proper things. That makes you a mechanical robot. That made me a mechanical robot. That's what I can say about the situation. And, you know, when you are in this state of being very robotical, just saying the proper things all the time, you communicate boredom to other people. You lack passion, you lack that flame of life, right? You're just a robot computing a set of algorithms. People don't respect that, people don't want that in their lives. And again, let's look at the charismatic friends you have, not only engineers, even people doing something else with their lives. You do have these charismatic friends. Well, look at their expressiveness for a while. Their facial expressions are like 5 times more than yours. Voice inflections, body language, gestures, again, 5 times more expressive than you are, at least. I can guarantee you that. So work on your expressiveness a bit. Learn to show emotion more because people want emotion. People love seeing emotion in other people. It facilitates bonds. It facilitates them being more attracted to you. No wonder they didn't really respect you when you were just like, yeah, I love my life. Isn't that the case? So become an actor in the sense of mastering your expressions. Allow your expressions to flow more naturally even. Practice them. Get back to the state you had when you were a child, because when you were a child you were just bluntly expressive. You didn't care about social regulations and like rejection and the judgment from other people. You were just completely expressive. That's what you need to step into. If you want my personal guidance, I have a link in the description so you can take a look there. I've been where you are and I'm on the other side now. I can take you there as well if you commit to this process, and if you're interested, just go ahead and book a call with me already. I will help you enjoy your social life.